Hey guys, Deggers here from Go Boxing TV. So, in a recent clip from TalkSport, Frank Warren loses it while trying to justify this clown fight between Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. Let's just have a little listen to what he had to say.
Yeah, but Frank, it's just you've been around the business a long time. I know you feel passionately. Boxing's been your life and in your blood. But the credibility of your sport as well is also very important. The credibility of your fighter is also very, very important. But he's the world champion. He's someone that we all absolutely love to see having proper fights, not Mickey Mouse stuff on the other side of the world in the middle of the night.
What? Sorry, stop. Where'd you get Mickey Mouse?
Well, because he's the world champ, Frank. He's the world champ and he should be fighting the proper people.
Well, sorry, we made serious offers to what you call the proper people. So what you're saying, the guy who's not a proper athlete?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all.
So I don't understand the point you make. Is he not a warrior? Is he not a fighter? Is he not the best? What is UFC a Mickey Mouse situation?
Well, no, it most certainly isn't. But if boxing all of a sudden is just going to be going down this road, we're having these crossover fights when all of a sudden the fights that the public really want, and you know as well, Frank, come on.
Well,
I know you've got a job to do, but the fight the public really want, you haven't got it on the table. That's the truth.
Not me. We've made the offers. Well, all right, so let me answer that. So we made an offer to Usyk. We made him a big offer to make the fight here, and he didn't want to do it. They were all waiting until December, which has now become 2024, rather than fight Tyson here, who Tyson would take less money to fight these guys. That's what he said. I'll take less money. I'll fight him here. Let's fight him. You had Joshua, who said he didn't want the fight. He's not taking the fight because it weren't serious. I mean, what planet is he on? It weren't serious. He's fighting a guy who Tyson destroyed last year. And today, I was listening on the radio earlier. They're saying, what a good fight. It's a great fight. Tyson destroyed him last year against the world champion. This fella comes to fight. He's got heart, he can punch, and he comes to fight. And I'll tell you something, if he hits Tyson on the chin, he may do a job on Tyson if he catches him.
Oh, dear me. So, let's just reflect on this a little then. First off, hats off to Andy Townsend for calling it like it is. Yes, it is a Mickey Mouse fight. No two ways about it. Why Frank Warren is justifying this and defending this, I just have no idea. He's actually criticised these kind of fights in the past. And then with the Furies, this will now be his second one that he's going to be involved in. I mean, come on, Frank. You know better than this. This is just an absolute joke. So, first and foremost, before the excerpt of this clip, Frank Warren actually made a little idle threat to the presenters and TalkSport. He said something along the lines of, well, do you know who's going to be broadcasting this fight? You guys. So if you think it's garbage, if you don't want to broadcast it, then that's fine. So there was a little bit of a threat there, like that he might take away the broadcasting rights for him just because they don't agree with him. So that tells you everything that you need to know for a start. And then Andy Townsend was sort of pushing back and saying, look, at the end of the day, Tyson Fury is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Surely you should be defending that belt. There are 15 people in the rankings, 15 other top quality boxers in the rankings, far better than Nganou. Now, nobody's saying that Nganou is not a good contender, but it's a different sport. Someone said that in an interview the other day, it's like, to compare it, it's like Novak Djokovic, the world's best tennis player, playing the world's best badminton player. It's two different sports. It's nonsense. It's garbage. It's Mickey Mouse stuff. Okay? So no one's putting Francis Ngannou down in UFC. He's top notch. But that doesn't mean that he should just get a shot at Tyson Fury, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, when there are credible boxers out there waiting for a chance to fight for the world championship belt. Tyson Fury is a joke. He's an absolute clown. And I'm not saying that because I hate Fury. Listen, the big shame in this is that Fury is a damn good boxer and could go down as one of the heavyweight greats of all time. But not while he's on this path, not while he's bringing the circus to boxing. That just can't happen. And then Frank Warren has the audacity to say that, oh, well, you know, we've made the offers to the proper people, as you call them, but they didn't want the fight. Again, that's lies. That is utter nonsense. We've all seen it. The public aren't stupid. We've had enough of Tyson's clown fuckery and lying and pissing around. We all know the first offer to fight AJ, Fury kept taking to Instagram and social media saying, TikTok, you need to sign the contract, you've got 48 hours, you've got 24 hours, etc. If he's serious about the fight, why are you doing that? Why is Tyson Fury doing that? Why is he not letting his team, his backroom staff, his promoters, his legal team get on with the negotiations to get the fight signed? Because that's what you do when you're serious about fighting. Then with the whole Usyk thing, he was telling lies saying that he was in camp, and he wasn't in camp because Sugar Hill admitted that. Sugar Hill was here training Lawrence Okoli. Tyson Fury did not want to fight Alexander Usyk. That's why he kept moving the goalposts and making the negotiations as hard as possible. And then Frank Warren, again, has the audacity to say that Fury says he'd do it for less money. That's why he says he'd fight him here in Wembley, etc., etc. Nonsense. If it wasn't about the money, why shouldn't it be a 50-50 fight? They're both world champions. Usyk holds all of the other belts. Fury holds one. Why does it have to be 70-30? Then you've got the whole rematch nonsense. Fury just kept moving the goalposts and making it as hard as it possibly could be. And in the end, Usyk, like the rest of us, got sick and tired of it, realised that he was having his time wasted and decided to go elsewhere. And no one can blame him for that. And then the second time round with AJ again knew that it was just nonsense from Fury, so didn't even entertain it. And again, you can't blame AJ for that. If Tyson Fury wanted another credible fight, why not look to the other 15 people in the WBC rankings? Okay, take AJ out of that. There's still another 14. Why not, if you're a serious boxer, fight Otto Wallin again? Because he gave you a good run for your money. And arguably, that fight should have been stopped because that cut was severe. Arguably, that fight should have been stopped. Would Otto Wallin not make much better sense than Nganou if you are seriously looking at fighting Usyk next, with him being a southpaw, etc.? And that was not an easy fight. Otto Wallin pushed Tyson Fury to his limits, especially with that bad cut. So that, even though that would be a rematch and it's not particularly a fight that I really, want to see again, it would make a hell of a lot more sense than fighting someone from the UFC. Basically an exhibition fight, because that let's get real, that's what it is. And then the final point that I want to make, Frank Warren did what Frank Warren always does when he's defending Tyson Fury, and that is deflect away from Tyson Fury. And he started banging on about AJ fighting Dillian White again. How has Frank got the nerve to slate that fight when he made Fury Chisora 3. I just don't understand it. I honestly don't understand it. And again, you know, whether you like the AJ White rematch or not, it's a more credible fight than Fury and Nganou. So why he decided to poke at that, I just have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Let's be real. We all know it. All the commentators know it. All the YouTubers know it. IFL, Boxing Social, Seconds Out. They all know that this is an absolute joke. The public have had enough. And it's just a matter now of whether the public are actually going to finally stand up and rise up and not spend money on this fight, not watch this fight. Because that's the only way we're going to stop this sort of nonsense carrying on. And we're going to stop Fury from lying and start being a little bit more credible with his opponents. Again, I'm not knocking Fury as a boxer. The bloke can box, he's class. But that's why I'm so pissed off with all of this. That's why it's a shame that he's making a mockery of boxing. He's literally brought the circus to boxing, and it's a shame. He needs to stop all the clowning around. He needs to stop all the lies and the bullshit that he keeps on vomiting and just get on with his boxing career and fighting the relevant people. There is absolutely no way that Tyson Fury can go around saying that he's one of the best heavyweights in heavyweight boxing, even in this era, until he fights and defeats Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. And maybe even the winner of Zhang and, what's his name? Joe Joyce. You know, so for me, Fury needs to have at least another 2 fights against credible opponents, maybe 3 or 4, before he can cement his legacy and his history in the sport of being one of the best heavyweights. And it's as simple as that. So let me know your thoughts below in the comments, guys. Click that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.